There's only one commodity that we have that is not renewable at all, and that is our time. You can always make more money. There's always more of everything else in the world. Everything else is a renewable resource, but your time, not a renewable resource. So I'm excited to talk today with our guest, Nick Sicilian. He's a seasoned real estate investor. He's the founder behind education service REIAF.com. So, Nick, walk us through how we should all be thinking about using real estate to buy back our time.
Thanks a lot, Brian. I appreciate that intro. Time for me specifically was something important because I used to make amazing money. I used to be an offshore engineer. I used to be chief engineer on big tankers, everything, right? Making over $200,000 a year, but I was working 6, 8, 10 months a year. So what was the point of it? My kids, I have two boys. My oldest at the time was 4 years old. He was nonverbal, and I'm going away, leaving for a month or 2 months, and it was just heartbreaking. So at the end of the day, what's it worth to you? What's it worth to me? What's it matter at the end? The biggest realization for me when I got out of the quote unquote rat race was how, I don't like to use the term easy because that's misleading.
Of
It's
course.
very hard, but how quote unquote easy it was to make $100,000 a year just by hustling, right? Working your ass off, getting into some form of sales. Oh, I can do this. Oh, I can survive without using everything that I've been built up and trained that I need. My college education, all the plaques on the wall, they mean nothing to me if I'm not using them. And if I am going to use them, then I might as well not even be here. All I'm worth is an insurance policy, right? So how did I get into this? Was realizing that I can get into single family residential real estate. We started doing everything that can do with that, right? So we started investing in it. We started lending with it. We started doing wholesale deals, right? Anything that can make us quote unquote money, that turned into our revenue, right? At the same time, it allowed us to relax. Like, I'm not sitting here going offshore sweating anymore. Now we're on the phones, we're talking to people, we're solving problems. And mind you, there are way different ways to get into real estate than what I did. But I always say that, oh, listen, I had to burn the ships. I had to do a drastic thing. But there are ways to get into this by slowly, right? One or two. Maybe if you're going to start buying rentals, maybe get one a year or one every 3 years, whatever. Just slow and steady. Whatever you can do to start buying back your time, it makes a huge difference in the long run. And 5, 7 years down the line, you are going to thank yourself that you did it.
Yeah,
It's
you
that
you
delayed
mentioned
gratification. I can do that one.
yeah, no, that delayed gratification. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
form of return on investment. And you mentioned that there are so many ways to make money in real estate, and it's really true. You can go at it from the wholesaling perspective. You can flip houses, you can buy rental properties, you can buy and operate a hospitality business in the form of short-term rentals or medium-term rentals. You can obviously get it in on the passive investing side, which is what we do in our co-investing club. We just write a check every month. We meet and we vet different passive real estate investments, and then we just invest together in those from private notes and private partnerships, real estate syndications, and equity funds, debt
Mailbox
funds.
money.
Yeah, mailbox money, exactly. And or you can go start a side hustle in real estate. My co-founder Denny, she still maintains her realtor license to this day, mostly just for fun at this point. But there are so many ways to make money in real estate. It's a great way of looking at it. And you can take any one of these on ramps to start buying back your time. And a quick illustration of that I like to give people, I took what I call a red month a year or two back, where I just crossed a big red X through my calendar and went and hiked in Patagonia for a month with my wife and daughter. And I never would have been able to do that as a W-2 employee. There are so many ways that you can use real estate and real estate oriented entrepreneurship to just take more control over your time and become more location independent as well. So I love that. Nick, in 30 seconds or less, how do you help people and how can people connect with you?
So reiaf.com or the Sicilian We're on YouTube, the Sicilian Brothers, constantly going out there doing live. We have a 24/7 Discord community, REIAF community. All of this in DFW, Texas. We're constantly throwing local events. So if anybody is in local DFW, come out to any of our events. I welcome it. If anybody needs anything, anybody has any questions, reach out. We're always here to chat.
Awesome. Nick, thank you so much for joining us. And guys, if you enjoy these quick, focused conversations that we have, please rate and review the show. It makes a world of difference to us. And on that note, we'll catch you on the flip side. Want the cash flow appreciation and tax benefits of real estate without becoming a landlord? You've heard of REITs and real estate crowdfunding, but you probably don't know much about 5 other ways to invest passively in real estate. So we put together a free video course for you to show you how to consistently earn 15% plus returns from 5 lesser known hands-off ways to invest in real estate. And even more importantly, we'll keep risk front and center in that whole discussion, because really, what's the point of investing for high returns if you also take on high risk, right? So visit sparkrental.com/free to take our free course. Each video is snackable at 10 to 15 minutes long, and the entire course takes less time than watching a movie. Looking forward to chatting with you from within the course.